Can I improve relations any further with the Ottomans? Yeah, Mainz is pretty big too. Looks like they took, what is this, Aachen? Cologne. No, this is Trier. It should be its own prince in the beginning, right? Trier, yeah. Trier and Cologne look exactly the same. It's because this one is not an actual country, so it's grayed out, I think. Yeah, both of them. So these guys keep pumping out mercenaries. Okay. So Verdun is ready for peace treaty as well. Could make them a vassal. It's not really worth it though. I'll just have them pay me and transfer their trade power. And I will force them to annul their treaty with Scotland. Just because I don't want to have Scotland involved in the wars in Europe. Braunschweig vassal would be too big, I think. And I already have some aggressive expansion that I don't want to trigger any coalitions. So I think Braunschweig is the last one. Or Brunswick vassal, right? It's the last one. Or if I take this, so this is still going to give me too much aggressive expansion. I might be able to take Lüneburg just because it's the war goal. So for Brunswick, if I force them to pay me war reparations, and let's see. And probably just pay me a bunch of money. They don't even have any money. What a sad state of affairs. I'll just take war reparations and a bunch of money. So that way I can finish this war right here too. A equals vassal less conquer. So it's AE. Like this one is okay. You're saying A as a vassal is less than conquer? I think so, but it still doesn't help me. I could actually vassal the entire guy. Hold on. Because it pushes me above that threshold. So here I can take this guy as another vassal, but I'm already pretty close to having these two revolt. I can't annex him for another 6 years. So I almost don't even want to vassal him. What I almost want to do is I want to force him to return this core. I want to take this and I want to force him to return this core, but I can't. And then make the rest of it a vassal. Yeah, so just look at this, right? So if I take Wismar, I'm at 12.3. If I make him a vassal, it's 10.8. If I make all of it a vassal, it's 8.2. But I feel like if I vassal all of these guys, all vassals relative power to Brandenburg, 53.1%. If I vassal him too, that's going to be too much. Like they'll all revolt. So I'll just take Lüneburg. Just the province of Lüneburg. And I'll just force him to pay me a bunch of money. I don't want you as a subject. I would like to have this. And then that way my aggressive expansion isn't too high. So now I have a bunch of countries here that don't necessarily like me. So let me just improve relations. Actually, let me cancel some of these military accesses, if I still have any. 6 out of 4. Nope, I don't. So let me make friends with people. So Bavaria, for instance, I wouldn't want them to join any kind of coalition. Let me see. 47. So Brunswick is 1. So let me just make friends with Brunswick, actually, because I think they're gonna be the ones that would join a coalition, if at all. Okay. So now I have access to Hamburg. What is this? Lauberg and Verden. I have free advisor slots, which I won't use just yet. Okay, so let me wait a little bit till I go to war with Poland. Also getting there when it comes to my administrative. My next ruler will actually be even better for that. Just flip on the light. Dial down maintenance. I just want to reinforce these guys a little. Poland has the gall to claim Stolp as their own. And Byzantine influx, yeah, need it. Gives me lower tech costs, which is great. War exhaustion is still high. I'm not really concerned about these separatists, although let me just give them 100% autonomy. Okay. Provincial unrest, I don't care, I looked at that. Separate casualties, okay. Claims of province I don't own. And I have free advisor slots. So it looks like the coalitions are not really going to trigger, although they are really close, just because I have good relations with a lot of these countries. Most importantly, Brunswick. Bohemia probably owes me less favors now. 21 still, wow. So they're going to be good to be called into these wars inside of Germany, since they don't seem to have any ambition to move into Germany except for Bavaria down here. Can invest in ideas. Yeah, monthly autonomy change is big, because that'll really help me decrease any kind of autonomy I gave, and it'll increase my tax bill. That'll be a big help. For now, let me dial this all the way up. And I do have some rebels. Oldenburg is not really fond of me. I'll need access through these countries if I want to take out these rebels. So Get military access here. And I'll just take out these peasants. Excellent. Okay, and I can cancel this access. Oh, you know what? I canceled it too early. Ah, I'm an idiot. So now I can move them back. Then I can cancel this access. And create states. Which will actually help me a lot. So from 0.08, my income will go to 0.4. We made a declare war on Hungary, which is not allied with anybody, huh? Ragusa in the Papal State. So whenever Hungary is allied to Austria, that's just trouble. Time many of the everyday occurrences in life where Prince Elector and his predecessors become the subject of ceremony. Okay. Being able to attend the bedroom of the ruler as he dresses, for instance, considered by many to be the best way to gain the ear of the Prince Elector. An elaborate court life will certainly limit the power of our nobles to plot against us in their countryside properties, but it could also prove quite expensive. Denying them the right to be part of our daily life of our Prince Elector entirely, on the other hand, would also limit their influence, but the nobility would likely resent it. I have a lot of loyalty with them. And I actually don't want them to gain any more. So let's just keep it to a moderate level. And that should be fine. Lübeck, I can still improve my relations with them a little. I don't think I'll be ready by 1496 to annex them. And their crazy high development. But it's a step in the right direction. Muscovy, on the other hand, I need to see that I get them involved in the war with Poland. It's only allied to Bohemia. They're actually kind of weak right now. And I'm still recovering from my war with Lauenburg. So I don't want to go to war just yet. Unless, of course, I'm able to call in both Muscovy and Austria. No, it's Denmark. Actually, let me take that back. Austria I don't think will join ever. Muscovy might, but there's so much debt. Way too much debt. And then the Ottomans are at war too. The Mamluks. Wow. They're doing really well. Okay. Let's give Galway some love, just because they're kind of big. And we're just gonna keep it running. Can now declare war on Mecklenburg. I think they're still allied to Denmark, yep. But I definitely need Rostock to form Germany. I don't like any of these advisors. National manpower modifier. Costs money to kick them out, right? Retiring advisor will cost 76.50. That's too much. So I'd rather do morale of the Navy and national manpower modifier. 17914, 19543. Okay. And I'll finish up the economic ideas here, so I can continue focusing on administrative technology and have enough coin. I do not have a lot of money right now. Why is that? Fort maintenance. Why else? Advisors. Yeah, I just bought these advisors. Families left behind. I'll take the unrest. I'm okay. I don't have too much, except for that war exhaustion. Let me actually move my navy to Königsberg. I do not have a claim on Magdeburg anymore. I should actually put claims on Hamburg and Rostock. Rostock I already have a claim on. Hamburg I do not. Alright. Saxony declared independence from their former masters. Thuringia are now experiencing freedom for the first time in a very long time. You mean like 10 years? This is probably going to give me negative. So I'm going to not do that just yet. And actually I'll just upgrade my administrative instead of putting it towards an idea. So I can put my military tech one more up. Priests are preaching heresy. Local unrest. No, I'll do that. I'd rather take the unrest. And if I put in my army maintenance, put my army maintenance up a little bit, it'll reinforce. So they want me to come to war with them in Hungary. Why? Sure, but why? Is he losing? Looks like he's doing okay. It also looks like Poland wants part of Hungary, so let me just capture that piece of territory first so they can't get it. And Wallachia. Wallachia is huge. Damn. Look at this. They took out Transylvania. They're huge. So we're just at war with these two. And you won't want me in this. Why? Because you like fighting, having me fighting your wars? Is bizarre. Look at the size of Wallachia, though. Wow. I'm surprised the Ottomans haven't eaten them yet. Polish have the gal to claim Kolberg as their own. There you go. Wow. So I got one favor out of it. And I won't get any money, but that's okay. And Bohemia is now officially at the border of Wallachia. Won't you look at that? And I wouldn't be surprised if the Bohemians maybe start disliking Poland a little bit. Poland has a claim on Breslau. Because I really want to have them fight in my war against Poland.